Welcome to the Vedic astrology. Welcome all. Some of them they know about astrology, some of them they don't know. Some of them are very new to understand about this one. So I call this course as a foundation course. If you know this course very well, if you know about what is this class all about, if you memorize all the techniques, I'm sure I will give my words to you. You will be a very good astrologer in Prashna, in natal chart, in Muhurta. And we will go one by one. What does it mean by Prashna? What is natal chart? What is Muhurta? Everything. But we need to start somewhere. We need to start somewhere. So, you know that we have a couple of days ago, we had a Yugadi. I think the people needs to be communicate with me also too, because otherwise I feel like I'm talking alone like here. Okay, Yugadi, what does it mean, Yugadi?
Ugadi means it's a new year of our Indian culture. So Brahmaji has started the
Brahmaji has begun on Ugadi.
And there is a meaning itself, Yuga Adi. We are living in Kali Yuga. This Kali Yuga has started when the sun enters in the Aries sign. The Kali Yuga started when the Brahma started to create the universe. They create the universe when the sun entered into the Aries sign. That's called Yugadi. And there is two types of celebration. One is in the Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. They do celebration when the new moon comes, and that day called the Yugadi. When Tamil Nadu, southmost Kerala and Tamil Nadu, we people celebrate when the sun enters to the Aries sign, like in Aswini Nakshatra. This is called Yugadi. I would like to give a little bit about what the time frame are and where we are living. And these are the things. Anybody knows about the Sankalpa? In the temple, usually you go and then the priest will ask your nakshatra, your name, and all this one, the Sankalpa. Anyone knows what is the Sankalpa is?
Yeah, sir, we know, sir. What is the Sankalpa? So in that Sankalpa, we have to tell our name, nakshatra, gotra, what we have pray for the God, what you have to take, what you have to ask for the God, what type of puja we have to doing for that is we are called a Sankalpa. In that Sankalpa, we are taking our name of what is a month name, Tithi name, Nakshatra name.
Exactly. When the priest is saying that Adya Brahmanaha, from the beginning of Brahma, Adya Brahmanaha, Dvitiya Pararte, Svetavaraha Kalpe, Vaivasvatam Mantare, Ashtavim Satitame, Kalayuke, Pratame Pate, Jambuat Dvipe, Bharada Varshe, Baradah Kante, Meroho. This is the time frame exactly. And then he's telling about where we are living and which part of the country, south, north, all the directions about. But in the beginning, he tried to explain where we are now and the universe, where it started. And we have 24 hours. That's called Ahoratra. Ahoratra, we have 24 hours from the sunrise to next day morning, sunrise. And we have morning and evening. If you take this one, 24 hours, for 30 days, it's 1 month. And for 12 months, it's called 1 year for us. We call the human year 1 year. If anybody have any doubts, you can ask me, and just I will keep going. Okay. And every month, the new moon day, we do the tarpana. We call the Tithi Tarpana. You know, the Pitru Tarpana. For our human being, we have 30 days. For the Pitrus, it's called 1 day. For our human being, it's a 30 days. For the Pitrus who left the body, we call the spirit. The Pitrus, it's a 1 day for them. So every new moon day, we call them and we are feeding them. So that means that we are feeding them every day. Did you get the point?
Sir, that we have to celebrate yearly once, no? Which date they have gone from the earth.
That is called Samvatsara. Every year on the same tithi we are doing, but we must do every Amavasa Tarpana. We call Amavasa Tarpana, new moon day.
Yeah.
But we don't practice this one, but we must practice this one. So I'm giving about the time frame. Then we will come to the why we are not doing, what is problem. Then we will talk about this one later.
Sorry, what is Tarpana?
Tarpana is that you take, you pray about your whoever left the body. We call them every month, and we do the Tarpana means we take some of the water and telling about some mantras, and we are feeding them actually with the sesame seed.
Oh, okay.
Because they are living, they are very close to the sun. It's very hot out there, so we need to feed them. We are actually giving a cup of water them. Usually the people around, after their parents passed away, or the neighbors, or sorry, the friends, usually they keep milk, water, and they don't take it like that. It's for our satisfaction that we are keeping the water every day, incense every day. No, the spirit, the Pitrus, they will not come for that one. When the sun and moon conjoins, we called New Year, New Moon Day. So that time we need to invoke them. That time we need to call them to give offer the Tarpana. Tarpana is called Triptiyate, to fulfill, to make them pacify, to make them happy. That is called Tarpana. Okay, for every month we need to call them. For 30 days for us, the Pitrus, they have only 1 day for them. It's called 30 days of Pitrus is equal to 1 month of Pitrus. We have a 30 days for a human being. For Pitrus is the 1 day. For 12 months, every month we need to feed them. For them is 1 year. For us, it's a 900 human days. 900 human days.
So 1 year is 365 days, right?
365 days for us. 360 usually we take it in the astrological sign. We take it 360 days. Sir.
Yeah.
For devas in Hindu religion, we know that they have Indra, Agni, Yama, Nirurti, and these are the devas we are calling. They are very close. For them, Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. Uttarayana, it's when the sun moves above the equator, is we call the Uttarayana. When the sun is coming down below the equator, it's called Dakshinayana. Uttara means upward, north. Dakshina means south. And we have a huge celebration. We called it Pongal. And January 14, we do the big celebration in Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh in India, because sun started to go towards the north direction. It's called Uttarayana. Ayanam means going, moving. Uttarayanam. So 6 months is the light for the devas. Like what we are in the morning 6 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock, we have light, sunlight. We call the day. Evening 6 to next day morning 6 o'clock, approximately I'm talking. Okay, so we need to take we need to consider about the sunrise and sunset also, but I'm taking approximately 6 to 6 in the morning time and the evening time. We have 2 days. On the day we call Ahoratra, one is a day and one is a night. Exactly for the devas also, 6 months is a morning, 6 months is the evening. So for the devas,
so 1 year is 1 day for them.
1 year is the 1 day for the devas. So how do they calculate? They calculate from the Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. 360 human here, like we have 360, they have devas 1 year. For the devas, it's a 1 year for them when we cross 360 years.
Okay.
1,200, like 12,000 deva years. 12,000 deva years is called one Mahayuga. One Mahayuga. In Vishnu Purana, there is a lot of 18 Puranas there, but in Vishnu Purana, it gives very detailedly, very elaborately. So the Brahma age, It's a very big, like a 259, approximately 260 billion human years. 260 billion human years is a 1 month for the Brahma. Did you see how big it is? 260 billion human years is equal to 30 days of Brahma. Then you need to multiply by the 12. Then what you will get? Around 3.11 million, 3.11 trillion, sorry, 3.11 trillion you will get it. That is 1 year. Now he has 51. Now he is crossing 51th year. Dvitiya Pararte, that is exactly what it means. Dvitiya Pararte, 51 year. He crossed 50 years. Now he is in the 51 year. Who is a Brahma? We are taking Brahma, and then we need to divide each and every section, like a Brahma year, Manu year. We are living in Vaivasvata Manu. We are living in Vaivasvata Manu. And you know, we have 60 years. Now, this year, the name of this year is Pilava. Plava Varsha. P-L-V-A, Plava. Or we call it Pilava Varsha. The name of this year is Pilava Varsha. Now we need to start from the timing, and we went all the way to the creation. That's a Brahma creation. So Brahma started this universe. Brahma started to creation many millions years ago. And we have the time frame. We are Hindus. We are following this one very deeply. Each and every temple, every ashrams, they are telling this time frame every day. Which day it is, and where we are standing, and which Rutu is. What is the season now? Is the moon is waning moon or waxing moon? What Vara it is, what the weekday it is, and which Hora it is. That is called Sankalpa. And we are like promising to the time, like we are telling we are here, and we want to do this puja for this fruits. Like I want to get good education, I want to get married, I want to get job. So you are actually doing memory to the Kala, to the time frame. That's a Kala. That's what exactly it is when you do the Sankalpa. Did you understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The Sankalpa in the temple, when they are
Yeah.
doing,
Okay.
you need to understand they are telling the time frame of our creation until today. And we will look into very deeply by the class. In the classes, I will try to explain about the Sankalpa, everything. So we need to know, sorry, we need to know where we are standing. Why the celebration is happening? What is the Yugadi? What is the new year? The Gregorian calendar, that is the Christian calendar. This, the priest, he formed the calendar. When there is a first World War begins, he need to communicate with the military things. So he don't know what to do. So he started to celebrate, like count the day from the midday, like midnight. After 12 o'clock, the day starts. But it's not truth. The day starts when the sun rises. The day starts when the sun rises. And everyone needs to listen this one very carefully. Change your calendar from the Sunday and look at your monetary level, look at your financial level, how it will grow. In the computer, in your mobile, in your calendar, everywhere. Change the calendar from the beginning of Sunday, not the Monday. Monday is the working day that we got it from the West. But the Sunday is the weekday start from the Sunday. Did you got the point? And we will come to that one. Why Sunday? Why Monday? Why Tuesday? Why not we call Wednesday first and Saturday second and third is Sunday and moon? Why don't we do that one? And because there is a beautiful calculation behind that weekdays. Why Sunday first? Why Monday second? Why third is a Tuesday? We will come into that point also. So you need to be very conscious what's happening around us. why there is a lot of celebration, why this one doing this one. You need to ask why until you get the correct answers. And here in this foundation course, there will be a lot of why and there will be answer also. Okay, now I'm going to the lesson one by one. Right now I'm going, do you have any questions right now? You can just ask, you can shoot me. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Satish ji, no, yes. I didn't hear any voices, female voices. There is a lot of plenty of females. Swatima, Vinna, madam, Prabhaji, Meera.
Hello. Can you
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Solung. Please tell.
தமிழ்ல சொல்லலாமா இல்ல
Oh, yes. So தமிழ்ல சொல்லுங்க, இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்லுங்க. I will explain that.
இப்பதான் நம்ம புது வருஷம் தமிழ் புத்தாண்டு கொண்டாடினோம்.
Yes.
ஸோ இப்போ நிறைய நண்பர்கள் வந்து 5000 சம்திங் இயர்னு போட்டாங்க. ஸோ எனக்கு எந்த தமிழ் கேலண்டர்ல வந்து நம்ம எந்த இயர்ல இருக்கிறோம்? ஸோ அது கொஞ்சம்
நம்ம வந்து
சொல்ல முடியுமா?
பிளவ வருஷத்துல இருக்கிறோம். தமிழ் கேலண்டர் 60. No, she is asking about which year we are in the Tamil. We have not in the Tamil. Actually, there is a 60 years. Everything under comes 60, 30, 15, 108. There is a lot of reason behind that one. We are living in Pilava. The year name is Pilava Varusha.
But is there any year in number? I mean, 5,000 something.
Yes. It starts from there, and then we need to each and every year also significance. And I will give you everything where we are living and which year we are living in the 60 years. When I'm talking about the years.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So I'm going to the class one by one right now, and if you have any questions, then you can ask me. Okay, let's start the class.
Math and science in the phases of the moon.
Okay, we pray to the Ganesha ji. Everybody knows him. He's the Adi Moola Ganapati. It's Ganesh ji is who brings the obstacle and who removes the obstacle. Vigna Karta, Vigna Harta. So he removes the obstacle and he's the only one who brings the obstacle. Why he is bringing the obstacles? Why he is bringing obstacles? Why he is the king of obstacles? When you are practicing something, there will be a lot of obstacles around us, like our mind, our senses, our surroundings. Okay, many things. The internet connection, if it is not internet connection flows smoothly, then we have the obstacle. So he will stop that obstacles. That's why he's the king of obstacle. And he will remove the obstacles if you don't have, if you need any more ideas, if you want to prosperity from the divinity, and he will bring that one. So he is the king of obstacle and he will remove the obstacle. So we already prayed Sri Mahaganapataye Namaha, and it's a Vedic astrology Gita. I call this one Gita because each and every points, the colors, the points, you need to remember this one. That's why I call this one Gita. Okay. And this one everybody knows, somewhere in iPhone, also in MacBook Pro. This is the frame that usually they will give. This is our Milky Way galaxy. Milky Way galaxy. In Tamil, anybody knows what is the can you see my share screen? Can you see my
Mahaganapati?
Ganapati only? Okay. Okay, then I will check it again. Okay, share. Now? No. Okay. Something is try to. Yes. Sure. Can you see the screen now? Can you see the screen?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, okay, okay. This is the Milky Way galaxy. Vishnu Patnagar. I think we have some connection problem here. I will try to fix it right now. Okay. Screen sharing. No. You see the Milky Galaxy now? I think I fixed it. Hello. G. Arshini, Meera ma'am, Swati. Hello.
No, sir, your video is getting.
Distracted, huh?
Sir, your video is not clear actually, and yeah, it's kind of stuck.
I'm getting complained about stucking my video. Can you see me now clearly? Is there any problem there?
No, sir, still it's like that only. Your video
Okay,
is
okay. I will change it to the other network. Huh? Now?
No, sir, your video is not actually playing. Only your audio is running. Your video is stuck when it's like a shooting.
Yes. Is it clear right now? I'm sharing my screen now. Okay.
We can see, sir. We can see the PowerPoint.
Okay, okay. Some of them having a screen of. Okay.
But your voice is breaking. So I think maybe the internet connection is slow.
Okay. I think people are
Yeah, we can see
getting
your power.
screen also, isn't it? You can see the screen also. I have the screen of Milky Way galaxy. Can you see that one? So what do you call this one? I need to, you need to communicate with me so I know that we are in the same track. What do you call this one?
We cannot hear you, sir. The voice is breaking.
Breaking again, huh? Okay. I think I have very good connection here. I don't know where is the problem. I will just try to connect with other. Hello. Yes. Hello. Can you see me?
Yes, we can.
Can you see my picture? It's called the Milky Way
The
galaxy.
screen sharing is yet to start.
Wait, நான் இத ஹாட்ஸ்பாட் கொடுத்து பார்க்கறேன். Let's see.
Yes, sir. Now everything is fine.
Okay. Ganesh ji, we prayed Ganesh ji, he brought the obstacles. Okay. And we call this one Milky Way galaxy. If you look at this picture, very deeply, and if you saw some of the Hubble telescope photos, always there will be a spiral there. Did you notice that one? Always there is a spiral, like the snake. We call this one Milky Way galaxy. In Tamil also, Parkadal. Exactly the word we are using is Parkadal. And if you look at this middle point, that's called the Brahma Kapalam. That is the Nabi of this universe, Nabi of the universe where we are living. We have the Milky Galaxy. This is the Nabi. There is plenty billions of galaxies out there. But this is the Nabi. This is where exactly we are living. And if you look at this Hindu picture of Mahavishnu, look at him. And this is the galaxy around the spiral. Look at this one, the spiral, the snake. Did you see the snake around him?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. If someone say yes, no, then it's easy for me. And this is the spiral. We call this one Milky Galaxy. And he's a park cuddle. He's sleeping always because this is the flat one. Mahavishnu always on the bed. And this is what it indicates. So the whole universe is the Mahavishnu. The whole universe is the Mahavishnu. And from his navel, there is a small, tiny thread going up. And there is a lotus. Upon the lotus, there is a Brahma. Did you see
Yes.
the Brahma?
Yes.
Okay, he is the creator. So the navel indicates the ego, self. Ego is nothing but the people are talking ego or something. You are an egoistic person. The person who is telling also has an ego. Ego is the self. Ego is the body. I call myself as a Sharma. Okay, I have the body. I have a strong color. I have my own language. Everything which is you are connected to your body is the ego. Ego is nothing but you. People are come saying, I don't have any ego. Then you must be die. You must be dead body. Everyone has the ego. Everyone. The Ramakrishna Paramahamsa to the Brahma, even the Brahma to the Pipliantam, the small amoeba has the ego because they have the body there. And from this one, the Brahma started to create this universe. That's we call the Yuga Adi. So we saw the small time frame and what the Sankalpa is all about. Then the Yuga Adi start from here. Then he started to create. So if you go to the Padmanabha Swami temple, the billions and billions treasure they found in the Padmanabha temple in Kerala. Did anyone know the Padmanabha Swami temple there in Kerala?
Yes, I've
Yes.
heard about it.
Cochin.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. If you look at this picture and remember him, go there, and that's where you can see the Padmanabha Swami. And look at this Mahalakshmi. Always she is under the feet of Mahavishnu. And we will come to this point also. Why the Mahavishnu always sitting near to his feet? There is also zodiacally, we can see why it is there and where we will see in the Mahalakshmi in our zodiac also. And our treasure, this knowledge came from the Brahma. And Brahma came from the Narayana. This is the sloka here. I'm going to read one time in the Sanskrit. And there is a description below this about Sanskrit also. Narayanam is Narayana. Padma Bhuvam. Padma is the lotus. Bhuvam, which is came out. Padma Bhuvam. Narayana, from the Narayana, Padma Bhuvam. Padma Bhuvam is the Brahma who came from the Narayana. Narayana, Padma Bhuvam. Vasishtam, the first, the Brahma gave the knowledge to Vasishta. And Vasishta gave the knowledge to the Shakti and Parashara. And everyone needs to tell his name right now because he is the only one brought the knowledge to us what we are learning. Parashara. Om. Please chant Om.
Om
Parasharaya Namaha.
Parasharaya Namaha.
Sharaya Namaha.
Parasharaya Namaha. Parashara is the Maharishi who taught us about the Vedic astrology. Parashara Maharishi. So where did Parashara Maharishi get? He got the knowledge from the Shakti. Shakti get knowledge from the Vasishta, and you go Padma Bhuvam Narayanam. Narayanam Padma Bhuvam Vasishtam Shaktim cha Tat Putra Parasharam cha Vyasam. Then Vasishta gave to the Vyasa Bhagavan. The Vyasa Maharishi is very, very important to us. Very important to us because we do the Guru Puja for him. Vyasa Puja. It's called the Vyasa Puja. He wrote Mahabharata and Ramayana. He is not the author of Ramayana, but he brought up the Ramayana again, and 4 Vedas and 18 Upanishads and all the Mantra Shastras. So what we are like, we are calling ourselves Hindu because of the Vyasa. And all the ashrams everywhere in the July, there is a full moon day will come and we do the Vyasa Puja, Guru Puja. We call the Guru Puja. He's a big man, like he's a saint. It's like a Maharishi, Vyasa. And Shukram Gaudapadam Mahantam Govinda Yogendra Matasa Sishyam Sri Shankaracharya Matasa Padmapadam cha Hasta Malakam Sishyam Tam Trotakam Vartika Karaman Namasat Santatamanosmi. So This is the lineage of Parampara. This is the lineage from the Narayana to the Shankaracharya. Some of them, they don't know about Shankaracharyas because they are come from the other culture and they are living in the other countries and they don't know. But in Hindu, we have the lineage from the Narayana, from the creation until now today. You can see the human beings. They have the lineage of Mantra Shastra. Like for example, like you are building up one company, okay, like called Samsung, and that guy gave it to the son and say that son will give it to the other son, like son and son. We call the lineage from the bloodline. But this one is the mantra line. They initiate to someone, they adopt someone, and they will initiate. Adopt means they will take it as a shishya, they will take it as a putra, and they will give it to the mantra to the other one. So we have millions and millions of shishyas and gurus in India. So this Guru Parampara, this knowledge came from the Narayana himself. Narayana thought to the Padma Bhuvam Brahma. Brahma gave it to other one. So now we are holding this one. That is the knowledge that we are learning right now. That is the knowledge. This knowledge came from the Narayana. And Parashara is the very important. So he wrote all the formulas and all the Shukta. So he brought it to the paper. He brought it to the palm leaf. So he gave it to the Maitreyi Shishya. That we will go one by one there. Okay. And look at this chart. For my left side, we call the South Indian chart. You see the South Indian chart here? Yes, no, hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
South Indian chart.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
right,
yeah.
north, my right side is the North Indian chart.
Yeah.
And this is the chart of Rama. This is the chart of Lord Rama. Look at this chart. This is how it is, because this is how we are going to study the chart. This is the blueprint. This is the blueprint. And one is the South India, one is the North India. There is also one of the chart is called East India. Only in Orissa side, like Odisha, we call the Odisha most east side, most east, they are practicing this one. But very popular, South Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, some of the Maharashtra also, South Maharashtra, they are practicing the South Indian chart. That is what you are looking at, the South Indian chart. The right side chart, the more north, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Assam, Uttarakhand, Punjab, then you go north, upward. This is the north. South India chart, we called Guru chart. Brihaspati in Navagraha, in the 9 planets, there is a planet called Brihaspati, Guru, Jupiter. This is the Jupiterian chart. One is the Venetian chart, the Venus chart, right side chart. The north chart is the Venus is the Karaka. Venus is the Karaka because it's a diamond. This is a square. This is how we look the chart. So you are going to practice only on these two only. Okay, you can choose either the north or either the south. I will tell what is the difference between this north chart and south chart. This is the chart pray to the Maharama, the Rama, that the human birth. There is no other magical forms of him. The Krishna had a lot of magical things. Okay, but the Rama is the pure human form who was ruling the planet on our earth. Dasaratha, his father, and then the Balarama who did this, doing puja for the shoes of Rama, and then the Rama came back again to the crown. So this is the Rama chart, and somebody is thinking it's a mystic. Somebody is thinking it's a story, but the Rama was on this planet, and Rama is here also because the Hanumanji was there, and Hanumanji also here. And we will come story slow by one by one because we have the time frame. I already thought about where the time came from. So still we are keeping the record of the time. So this is the birth time of Rama. This is the planetary position where the Mercury, Venus, and we will go one by one. Okay, just I'm going to introduce how the chart will be. And again, class starts right now. You look at the chart, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how you started the class. This is the one. You start from here. Always you start from here. When the sun enters this area, can you see my cursor? Maybe a small one. This is the Mesha Rasi. We call the Rasi. We will go one by one, but this is the one where the Yugadi start, where the new year starts. This is the place where you need to look, start from This is the right now. This is the first place. Okay, and you start always clockwise. You start from where it is, and then you need to count. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all the way to the 12. This is the 12. And 4 corner, 1, 2, 3, 4 left side, and 1, 2, 3, 4 right side, down 4 and up 4. So 4 up, 4, 12, 4 side, and if you count this one, it's a 12 boxes out there. This is called the chart, South Indian chart. And this is the fundamental, and this is the very basic. It's clear? I will go to the next. Yes, next one. And each and every box has the name. We saw here each and every box 1, 2, 3. Now we call by the name. Okay, hereafter I'm going to call by the name only. For the beginners, they don't know, but by the practice, so if you hear the name again and again and again, it will come to you eventually. Maybe you can make a small chart, and wherever you go, your bedroom, your toilet, your puja room, your meditation hall, your hall, just paste there and look into the chart every day, and by the name you will remember it very easily. That's how I practice. I make a chart, I place it everywhere. Wherever I go, I look at this one. I don't need to spend time on it. So I will change that chart after I memorize it. So the first one, you see the number here. First one, it's called Aries in English, and the Mesha in Sanskrit is called Mesha. Mesha, and it's Aries in English. Okay. The second was Taurus, and in Sanskrit name Vrishabha. Vrishabha. And you look at this one, AR. AR is the Aries. The short form of the Aries is AR. So I'm going to send the PDF for you, and some of the places will be the Aries, some of them is AR. So you need to understand what is AR is, and there is no repetition of the letters. Always it will be like this. Okay, Aries and Taurus, that's called Vrishabha. The third one is called Gemini or Gemini. It's called Mithuna. In Sanskrit, it's called Mithuna. Fourth is Cancer, Karkataka. Fourth is the Cancer, Karkataka. Fifth one is Leo. We call it Simha. Simha, Leo. Sixth one is Virgo. And you see the Leo is LE, Cancer is CA, Gemini is GE, Virgo. Libra, Tula. Libra, the Tula in Sanskrit. The eighth one is Scorpio. It's called Virchika. If you practice about Yogasana, there is also called Vrichikasana. Okay, Virchika, Scorpio. Ninth one is Sagittarius, Dhanus. Sagittarius, Dhanu Rasi. The house of the name of this. The ninth one is Dhanu Rasi. The 10th one is Capricorn. 10th one is Capricorn, Makara Rasi. Makara. And 11th one is Aquarius. It's called Kumbha. AQ is there. 12th is Pisces, Meena. Anyone want to read for me? Any volunteer there? You need to interact with me. It's much easier for me. Anyone wants to read, please?
Okay, what do you want me to read, Sharma? I'll read for
Whatever you hear.
Solunga.
Read newspaper, ma'am. Do you
Okay,
have
what
any
that means-
newspaper?
Newspaper.
No, what you saw here, Vala ma'am, namaste, here, what you saw here, what
Okay,
you
shall
learned
I
here.
start with the first house?
Yes, you must start from the first
Okay.
house only.
First house. So I just have to repeat whatever is written there, right?
Yes,
Okay. Aries is called in Tamil, I think is Mesha
yes,
in astrological wise.
yeah,
House 2 will be Taurus, Vrishabha. Third house will be Gemini, Mithuna. Then the fourth house will be Cancer, Karkataka.
Karkataka.
Fifth house will be Leo.
You-
Karkataka.
because you need
And,
to remember this name. Some of the books for the further studies, if you go for the higher classes, some will write it's a Karkataka Rasi. then you will get confused. I don't know this name. Sharma didn't taught me what it is. So you need to remember this name also. Karkataka.
Okay. Then fifth house is Leo, Simha. Sixth house, Virgo, Kanya. Seventh house, Libra, Tula. Eighth house, Scorpio, Vrishik. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Virchika, yeah, Virchik.
Virchik. Okay, Virchika. Okay.
Yeah.
Ninth house, Sagittarius, Danush. 10th house, Capricorn, Magara. 11th house, Aquarius, Kumbha. 12th house, Pisces, Meena.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Good?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
We go to the next slide.
Okay.
Maybe you can take a picture of this one, and anyhow you are going to get the notes also, but it would be nice if you have a photo or if you write it down. Start to write the diagram also. I will train you. You need to make a one box outer line, and you need to divide this one by the two sides, left and right, and down one there is upper one, and you cut it half, so you will get the 12 boxes. If you practice 2-3 times, it's much easier for you. First you start from the box. That's the first thing. Okay, next slide. Do you remember what is the first sign? What is the name of the sign?
Aries.
Aries.
Aries, Mesha.
Aries, yes. In English,
Mesha.
it's Aries.
Mesha.
Mesha. Very good. Very good. Mesha.
Uh,
How does Mesha look? What is the meaning of Mesha? What is the meaning of Mesha? Here is the tricky thing. Okay, what is the meaning of Mesha?
The ram.
Ram. Very good. Ram. Aadu. Okay, male aadu. It's a Mesha. Ram. Okay. Do you know any characteristics of Mesha? Does anybody can tell? Small, very tiny detail enough.
It always
Determined?
it is right. Always fights, and it is not worried about who is on opposite. When it is a hill, it will go and hit it.
No, it's only small thing you should notice. The ram is the head.
Yes.
It uses always its head.
Energetic.
Energetic, okay, but the main thing is the head.
Yeah.
If you go in front of him, they will welcome you to fight. They are using their head. The Mesha, okay, the Mesha. Each and every sign has the significance in it. So you need to remember this one very deeply, very deeply. All the charts that what we are going to look, there is a lot of deep meaning behind this one. The Mesha is the head. If they're using head, go to the next one. This is the Taurus or Rishabha. We call the Rishabha. Okay, Shiva has the Vahana, Rishabha Vahanam. Anyone? Try to bring it. Okay, it's okay. Good, bad, doesn't matter. Just bring it out. You need to speak it out. You need to bring, because the Jyotisha, you need to bring your intuition out by saying something. No worry about you made mistake or something. I made thousands of mistakes in my life. Thousands. Still I'm making mistakes.
Always it wanted to sit.
Always like an Nandi, no. Come on, go on.
Vrishabha means we have to lifetime. Vrishabha Rashi meanings we have to lifetime work like a Vrishabha.
Okay. Go on. No, look at the animal. Look at the animal sign. Look at the animal and say something. Look at the animal.
So ferocious anger.
They are very stubborn.
It has a strong back.
Very good. But you are looking at the limbs of the animal. No, you need to go for the quality.
No.
They are very strong. They are stubborn. Vrishabha is the stubborn. You cannot move. Even if you want to see the Lord Shiva, he will be there standing in front of you. You need to beg him to move. Okay? Somebody is saying something behind. Okay, anyhow. They are enjoying that. Okay. The third one. The third one is Gemini. And what we called in Sanskrit, what we call in Tamil, it's called Mithuna. Mithuna is the union. What do you see here?
Two ladies.
Two ladies, very good. It's communication. They are communicating there, and always the ladies will communicate. They will not stop. Okay. And Karkataka, you see this one is Karkataka is a little bit tricky. Okay, Karkataka. This is the Cancer.
We
They're
don't
very
know.
good. They have the very good motherly tendency.
Lot of legs.
Very good, sir. You have noticed very well. Go on, go on. I said it's a motherly nature. The this one, what we call this one, crab, has the motherly nature. Okay, we go for the Leo. What we call this one, Leo. Simha.
Sim Rasi.
Sim Rasi. Okay, what is the quality of the lion? What is it? What do you see that one? The Leo.
Sim Rasi people like their king only. They are living only king only.
If you know about the lion, you will not say this one. Okay, lion is completely lovable. Lion is the fond of love, lot of emotion. You need to remember the first house is the head. The second house we saw it's a face. We will come to the point. The fifth house is the emotion, love, ability. Okay, we go to the sixth house. I will come to the houses also. I'm just giving the glimpse of houses, what it is, and because I'm giving the idea, how do you think, how do you feel when you look at the chart, what you see this one. Okay, this one is
Virgo.
okay, Virgo. In Sanskrit it's called
Kanya.
Kanya. Very good. It's called Kanya, virgin.
Lonely woman.
Sixth house always virginity. Sixth house we call the Brahmacharya. You see this one is the Virgo in the natural zodiac. It's a natural zodiac. You see the Virgo is the virginity is there, and it's called a Brahmacharya house, the sixth house. You need to remember sixth house is the virgin house. Okay, go to the seventh house. What do you see here? Tell the name. Seventh house, Tula Rasi.
Tula Rashi.
Tula Rasi, very good. It's a Taurus. Oh, sorry,
Yeah, it's,
Taurus. No, Libra. Sorry, Libra.
no,
Libra.
sir.
What do you see
Libra.
here? What is the quality of the Libra? What do you see here?
Balanced. Balanced.
Balanced, very good. Balanced. Balanced.
Scale subject.
I see the market also. You don't see the market there?
Yes.
Who will use this one? The marketplace. Very
Business.
good.
Shopkeepers.
And there is a two balance exactly for the male and female. So your partnership, you can see the partnership. You can see your partner, life partner, business partner, any partnership you can see, not the friendship. I'm not talking about the friendship. I'm talking about the partner, because there is a two thing. It needs to be seen from the seventh house. You know the name of this house is 7, Libra. You got it?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. And this is the Scorpio. What do you see here? What is the quality of the Scorpio? It's called a Virchika. Virchika is Scorpio. They are Scorpio, exactly.
Scary.
Yeah. Scary.
Yes, scary.
Very good. Then what is this one? What do you see? Poisonous.
Poisonous.
Very good. Poisonous. And where do they live?
Underground.
Underground. So exactly when you want to see something in the underground, it's the 8th house. The hidden, something which is hidden somewhere, that's the 8th house. And it's also poisonous. Okay, we will come to the point one by one. Okay, now we go to the Dhanu Rasi. It's called the Dhanusu. Dhanusu means the bow, arrow and the bow. Dhanur Rasi. Dhanur Rasi. Okay, Dhanur Rasi. It's a Sagittarius. It's a Sagittarius. What do you see here?
Hunter.
What do you see here?
A hunter.
Hunter.
Or someone
Okay.
who's hunting or a
Hunting.
warrior.
Okay. 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 Good. Go on. Go on.
Sir, man with the below part is like horse.
Horse. Okay.
Mental focus.
Okay. Yep. But we were talking about the Rama. Okay. Rama was holding the bow. Am I right?
Yes.
Right, sir.
Right. Okay. The Rama is for dharma. The righteousness. Rama is for the dharma. We called Kodanda Rama. Anyone heard his name Kodanda Rama? Some of the people also having the name Kodanda Rama.
Yeah.
Kodanda means that that he is holding the bow in hands. Kodanda Rama. That's the dharma. Ninth house, ninth placement, ninth house, always dharma. Okay, we go to the 10th place. It's a Capricorn. It's a little bit weird picture. Okay, one is the fish and horse and ram head. Okay, what do you see here? Okay, it's very it's like I don't know, Harry Potter picture.
No, it looks like a very submissive animal, doesn't it? It's
Very
sitting
good.
down.
Submissive, very dangerous. 10th house. 10th house is the karma sthana, and this place, especially the Capricorn, is the graveyard. Capricorn is the graveyard. It's the graveyard. Okay, 10th house is the graveyard. Okay, then I go to the 11th house. Oh, sorry. Anyhow, now this man is holding the pot. It's called the Kumbha Rasi. Kumbha is the pot. Kumbha is the pot. Kumbha is the pot. The man is holding the kumbha and he's pouring the water. So 11th house is always pours. Something you give it out without stopping. 11th house. 12th house is the Meena. Two fishes facing each other. Okay, by looking at the picture also you found there is some similarity with the animal, and there is a quality with these houses also. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, we go to the next picture. Does anyone notice why there is always the moon phases grows bright and then dark? Do you have any science explanation how it works? This is how it works. And you need to remember, if someone asks, okay, you are looking at the sun, moon, for example, I come here, okay, maybe, yeah, okay, I come here. If someone is, sorry, someone is asking, okay, you are looking at the moon and there is a planet here, Mars, Venus, and where do you place here? Where is the Earth? Do you have any answer? Where is the Earth on this chart?
Maybe in the middle?
Yes, exactly. It's in the middle because we call this one geocentric point. We call this point is the geocentric.
Okay.
Okay, this is called the geocentric point. If someone asks you where we are standing, we are standing on this middle of the Om, like the middle, and we are looking up the sky. This is the sky around us. Okay, I go to the next chart. So I'm going to play some video here to look up about this. Okay. So this is how we get the light. From your left side, if you look at the moon, from your left side, if it is a dark, the right side is a bright, then it's a waning moon. The light is coming into you. It's called a growing. Okay. We call the Tithi. It's a Valarpirai or Sukla Paksha. And when the left side is bright, then the moon is going to be dark. It's such a simple way, because we need to know, when you look at the sky, we need to know where we are standing. If you look at the sun, it is in the east side, horizon, it's rising up, then you need to know what is the Lagna means, where the sun will be, and where is the sun is, because slowly you will understand. Okay, now sun exactly in this Rasi. What is the name of the Rasi here? Anyone remember now?
Aries.
Aries, okay. And Yugadi, when the sun comes into this place, exactly the Yugadi comes. Okay, the new year, Tamil New Year comes, or New Year for the Hindu calendar. New Year for the Hindu calendar, because this is the because we based on the sun, friend. So sun enters to the Aries, and here is the moon. Okay, you see the moon, how beautiful she is smiling. Okay, can anyone tell exactly, is the full moon day or the new moon day?
Full moon is Paurnami, new moon is Amavasya.
Yeah, new moon is Amavasya we call, and full moon is the Paurnami. What do you see here? Is the full moon day or new moon day? What do you see here?
Full moon.
You are standing in the middle now, like a Om you are standing. A light is
full moon day, sir.
Full moon day. Full moon day.
Sir,
Exactly.
but one question.
Yes, G.
Yeah, in this chart, so always moon we have to see from this chart only. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th house only, na?
7th house only.
Yeah. Okay. And the sun is we have to see always first house, correct, no?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. From the this, if you look at the chart, I will show the chart also, and remember from this one, like a sun is there. Okay. From the sun, if the moon is going away from him, this is a full moon day. In the chart itself, if you look at the chart, someone's chart, it's showing, okay, and they don't know when they born, full moon day or new moon day, the waxing moon or waning moon, then you can look at the chart, you can tell immediately they born in full moon, the phase of full moon or the new moon. Did you understand? So you need to look at the chart clockwise. You need to see where the moon is exactly. If it is behind the sun or it's a forward. Where you stop it, it's the 7th house. When the moon is in the exactly 7th house, this guy born 14th day or the Paurnami or the Pratama or first day of the waxing. Do you have any doubt? Do you have any questions here? You can tell, looking at the chart, by looking at the chart, you can tell the person was born in the new moon phase or full moon phase. Did you understand? Yes, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Beautiful, beautiful. The sun is here and the moon is here. And you know what is the name of this month? Anyone know what is the name of? We have 12 months. Do you know what is the name of this month?
April.
Yes, beautiful Chitrai month. The name of the month we have Chitra. You know why we call the Chitra month? Anyone knows why we are calling this month as a Chitra?
No.
Because of the nakshatra Chitra.
Sorry?
Because of the Chitta nakshatra.
Exactly. Because of the Chitra. Why the Chitra nakshatra? What's happening there? What is the connection between the nakshatra and for the month?
Is that full moon is happening on Chitta nakshatra on this month, so the name came as a Chitta.
Exactly. We have 12 months. Whenever the full moon happens, remember this one, whenever full moon happens on one nakshatra, and we give the name of the month towards that nakshatra, or we take the nakshatra name and we give it to the month. And the chitra falls here. We will come to the point. Okay, I'm just giving the glimpse of the classes. We will go gradually, slowly. Okay, so you will not get confused. The nakshatra is behind here. Nobody can see now, and I will show where it comes. When the moon crosses, when the sun exactly stays, and we give the name for this month is Chitra Nakshatra. And when sun comes here to the next one, the second one, the moon will be very close to the Vishaka, and that's the name Vaisakha month, Vishaka Masam. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yes. And in Tamil, Chitra, Vaikasi, Ani, Adi, Avani, Purattasi, this is how we call. In Sanskrit, there is a name exactly for the Asvija Masam, Vaishakha Masam, Purva Palguni Masam. There is a math, Makha Masam. There is a math, and these all the months from the Sanskrit. If you notice very deeply, very well, if you notice, and there is a star behind this one. So every full moon day, or each and every full moon, there is a nakshatra behind that one. That's the name that we have given to the month. How beautiful it is. Look at this culture. Look at these people, how they were born on this Indus Valley civilization. And we came so far and we completely forgot about it. We are based on the planet. We are based on the moon phases. We are based on the seasons. We are based on the varas. So this month, you know why we are calling this month as the Chitra. Now everybody knows. Each and every month has the name because the moon, when it gets full moon day, and behind there is a nakshatra. That's a nakshatra name that gave into the month. But it's not on the moon. We need to give the month for the sun. That you need to remember. Wherever sun placed, then the name of the month will called wherever the sun placed. But the name that name taken from the moon, behind there is a star behind the moon, the full moon day. Did you understand this one? Don't look at the moon. Look at the moon, and behind there is a star. If it is full moon day, take the star name and give it to the month. So we go slowly there. So now you know what is the secret behind of the month, and you know what is the name of the month, and you know now why we gave the name towards the month. Okay, this is this one. That's a full moon day exactly. Now you are standing on the middle. That's a geocentric point. When is the full moon day? Because the moon is the reflector. The moon is the reflect complete sun towards us. That's a light. That's a full moon day. Okay, we go to the next session. So you see the Mahavishnu. Now he is standing. You wake up the Mahavishnu right now. Okay. He was lying down on the Milky Way. Now he is standing, because if he is lying down, I cannot measure. Look at this one, Aries. You can see the picture clearly.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Aries.
Yes,
Aries
yes.
is a Mesha, and I pointed out it's a head. So we saw a small glimpse about the Aries there. The ram is using the head. So our head, the top part is the Mesha Rasi. The top part is the head. The number 1 is the head. 3 things you need to remember. The number you need to remember. The Rasi you need to remember. The placement you need to remember. Okay, the number will change accordingly. Okay, I don't go there, but you need to remember the number 1. When the number 1 comes, you need to place out to the head. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the Aries is the number 1, is the head. The Taurus, the Virchika Rasi, is the number 2, is the face. Face of the Rasi, it indicates our face. The second house is the face. First house, now I'm telling about the house. You saw number 1 and 2. I'm giving the name for the number 1 is called houses. The first house is the Mesha Rasi, head. The second house, the Vishabha Rasi, is the face. The third house is the arms. Third house is the arm. Look at the shoulder and arms, third house. Fourth house is the Karkataka Rasi. Fourth house is the Karkataka Rasi, is the heart, like chest place. Fourth house. Fifth house is Leo, below the chest, solar plexus. We call the solar plexus. In between the rib, there is the solar plexus. It's the 5th place. 6th is Virgo, the navel and the lower abdomen. And below the lower abdomen, it's above the pelvic bone. That's a 6th house. Sorry, the belly is the 6th house. 7th is, I'm talking about 7th is the Libra, Tula Rasi. 8th is the Scorpio, that's your private part. 9th house is the legs, like thighs. 9th house is the thighs. 10th house is the knee. 11th house is the calf and the ankles. 11th house. 12th house is the feet. 12th house is the feet. Remember this one. Head, 1, 2, face, 3, shoulder, 4, chest, 5, the in between this ribs, there is a solar plexus, 5, 6 is the belly, like a complete round one. 7th is bit below low, like the 8th one is the private part. 9th one is the thighs. 10th one is the knee. 11th was calf and ankles. 12th one is the feet. Okay, I'm talking about 1, 2, 3 houses also, and here the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer also. Okay, can I go to the next chart?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, there is a lot of pink and blue here. Who will use the pink color? Who will use the pink color?
Girls.
Exactly. Boys use the blue one. So all the rasis has the male and female characteristics. So you start from the Aries, because I put the number 1 down there. So most of the time, maximum 90% you need to start from there only. Aries, okay? Most of the time. And the Aries is the male rasi, or a male, like it's a male rasi, and then the Taurus is the female rasi. You can call it 1 and 2 also. So male, female, male, female, male, female, male, female, male, female, male, and female. The last one, if you remember this one, I'm going to tell one of this one. If someone has the chest pain, or someone has the belly or heart attack, where do you see? And which house you will look into it?
Karnataka.
Cancer.
4th house.
Cancer is the chest, upper chest, and below is the, no, it's upper chest, and below is the 5th house. Okay, 5th house is emotion. 4th house is the exactly where you need to look into the heart. If someone comes, if you look at the chart, okay, do you see anything about my ailments, my diseases? Can you see where it is? And I don't feel very good. Can you point it out? Then you look at the chart. You look at the chart, and you find out where is the problem is, and you need to tell according to this one. And you make a chart for the year, like we call it the Pravesha, and we will go very deeply. And if someone has the accident on this period, you need to tell, you need to be careful on this one, this one, this one. Maybe you will break your knee, or you will break your arms, or you will break your fingers. Okay, same exactly here. If someone comes to you, they are asking about their baby. It's a male or female, and where do you take the points? From the beginning, I'm telling you, you need to remember each and every small details, because this is the foundation. You need to stand on this one. If you want to build the emperor, if you want to build the big building, the Himalaya mount, you need to stand on this only. So take your time, read it thoroughly. If you are skilled and mastered on these courses, you can go anywhere.
Sir, you mean to say in chart we have to take always first house is a male, second house is a female, correct?
No, Aries is the male, Taurus is the female.
Oh, that means in from this chart,
Yes.
from first house, from first house, you have to take a male, second
Yeah, but
house
here
is
also
female.
you need to remember Aries is the male, Aries is the male, Taurus is the female. If there is a lagna, somewhere is a lagna, is like you take it Sagittarius lagna. Okay, this is 9th lagna. And where do you look at the baby? Which house? Nobody knows. Okay, we will go. Don't go. 5th house is the fifth house. You need to look for the kids is the fifth house and it's the male sign. And you need to look which planet are aspecting. There is a lot of calculation. There is a lot of packages behind this one. So we need to start from here. Okay. Start from Aries. That's a male Rasi, female Rasi, male Rasi, female Rasi, male Rasi, female Rasi. You remember why I keep telling Aries is because this is a starting point for most of the points, reference points. Aries is the reference point, starting point. Did you understand that one, G?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, got it. Okay, we go to the next chart. Okay. Now this one is Aries. Taurus, I don't need to repeat it. Do I need to repeat the first house? Do I need to repeat this one is the Aries, Taurus again and again or?
No, sir.
No, okay, fine. The first house is the Aries house. It's called movable Rasi. This house will move. It will change the place, one place to other place. This house. Which one? Which one? Aries. Aries is the movable Rasi. Aries is the movable Rasi. You need to tell the name of the house and you need to tell is the Chara Rasi or movable Rasi. I will give this in Sanskrit also. It's in the notebook when I'm sending the PDF file. There will be there. It's a movable. So you need to remember 3 points. Movable, fixed, dwell. That's it. So you start from the Aries. Movable, fixed means this house will not move at all. This house will not move at all. Do you remember about the Taurus when I played the picture of the Taurus, the bull? The stubbornness. Yes. Did you notice the word stubbornness?
Yes, yes.
So this one will not move. The place will not move. They are stable there. They are stable there. They are stable there. Okay. The dwell Rasi. It's a little bit complicated to understand this one. You need to divide this one. We need to divide half of it. The first half goes to the fixed one. The second half goes to the movable one. It's a dual Rasi. First half you need to divide this Rasi. The first half goes to the fixed, second one is the movable one. You need to repeat all the way. Someone wants to read for me with the house? Hello? Can you mute please? Hello? Valadaka? Okay, I will just mute her. Okay, fine. Somebody wants to read for me with the name of the houses?
Can I ask a quick question?
If somebody wants to read for me the movable Rasi and fixed Rasi, dual Rasi with the name of the house.
Okay,
House names. The first house is the Aries, is the movable Rasi.
So first house is Aries, Mesha Rasi. It is a movable Rashi. And second is Vrishabha Rashi. It is Taurus. It is a fixed sign. And third is Mithuna, and it is Gemini. It is a dual Rasi. And fourth one is Karkataka, Cancer, and it is a movable sign. And fifth one is Leo, Simha Rasi. It is a fixed sign. Sixth one is Kanya, Virgo, and it is a dual sign. Seventh one is Tula, and we call it Libra, and it is a movable sign. And eighth one is Vrishchika Rasi, and we call it in Scorpio, and it is a fixed sign. And then Sagittarius, Dhanu Rashi, it is a dual sign. And 10th is a Capricorn, it is Makara Rashi, and it is also a movable sign. Next, Aquarius, it is a Kumbha Rashi, it is a fixed sign. 12th is a Meena, and it is Pisces, and it is a dual sign.
Beautiful, beautiful. And how do you use this one? And where do you use?
So one quick question.
Yes.
So if they are, so some of the Rasis are movable, where are they moving to? What does it actually mean?
Yes, that's what my question is.
Okay.
More question. That's dual. What is the dual? That it is dual means you have to.
And that Rasi holds the two energies. One is movable and one is the fixed. How do you signifies this one, you need to divide the Rasi. You need to divide the Rasi and look at the first and second one. For example, take the Meena Rasi, take the 12th one. You see the 12th one, this one, this is the Meena Rasi or Pisces one, and you need to divide this one. First half goes to the fixed one, second half goes to the movable one.
Yes, sir. These are like keywords, na, sir.
Yes, where do you exactly? Beautiful. These are the tools that we are using in the astrology. Where do you use this tool? Where do you use it?
If you see where is my wife from, where it is coming, you can see if it is a movable, I should move. I should, if it is a fixed, I can stay there.
Okay. If someone looks at the fixed Rasi, they think their wife will not move away, or
no character. It also fixed character maybe.
No, this is not a characteristic. Okay, we'll come to the point. Okay. Someone comes to you, they want to change the job. Someone wants to come to you and they want to change the job, and they want to ask, can I move the job? Can I move the places? And there you can see, if you put the Lagna and if you go for the 10th house, we go very deeply. I'm just talking about the tools. Where can you use it? Okay. If someone wants to change their residence, then you need to see look at the movable, fixed or dual Rasis. If someone is coming, I'm suffering quite a lot right now. Is it change or it will be? Then you need to look at the Lagna. It is a movable or fixed or dual Rasi. Did you understand?
Okay, so you're saying that. Sorry, I didn't completely understand it. So you're saying that, let's say somebody is suffering from some kind of illness.
Yes.
And that illness can be very long term or for a very short while, and that can be told if the time in which that illness starts is in one of these fixed or movable Rasis. Is that what you're saying?
When you look at the Prashna, you don't know when the sickness is started. No one knows when it started. You can tell about the time today, tomorrow, or last week, but they don't know exactly the time. So you don't know the Lagna. So when you make a Prashna, if someone is coming to you and you want to make a Prashna, okay, the Prashna is the technique where we use it in the zodiac or in our lessons. Okay, we will go to that part chapter, but this is the basic. If someone is coming, they want to know if the sickness will be prolonged or it will be short, or when I will get cured. Then you need to look at the Lagna. The Lagna, we will go to the Lagna also, because we are looking at the houses, only the Rasi charts. We don't go for a planet right now, Nakshatra, no, we have a long way to go. But this is this keyword, this is what you are looking in front of, is the tool that where you need to use if they want to change something. If it will be changed, then you need to look at this one, movable, fixed or dual Rasi. Is it clear?
Okay, all right.
Is it clear for everyone? I need to repeat it one more time?
Is that Lagna of that particular day?
Yes, the Prashna, when you make the Prashna, this one helps quite a lot.
Okay.
The Prashna is someone wants to know something. Someone wants to know something. Okay, that's they're thinking about for you also. For you also. Then you can make a Prashna that time and you can open the computer calculation, or you can do it yourself also. Then from there you need to look which Lagna it is, and movable or fixed, or it will move or it will fix for some time. If there is any planet aspecting this one, and the planet is from the fixed Rasi or Chara Rasi, there is quite a lot of packages behind this one. But this is a tool where you use it. It is fixed or movable.
How about the dual sign?
I explained it. You need to, because each and every Rasi has the 30 degrees, 30 into 12, 360 degrees. Okay, each and every Rasi divided by the 15 degrees. So for the dual Rasis, you need to divide 15 degrees. If the Lagna falls after the 15 degree, then you need to look, it is a movable or fixed.
Okay, sir.
Is it clear? Then we go to the next chapter. Each and every house has the elements. So everyone knows we are form of 5 elements: ether and Vayu. From the Vayu, Agni came. From the Agni, Jala came, the water, and then the Prithvi. This is the formation. This is the formation. Akashat Vayuhu. Vayur Agni. Agni Apaha. Apah Prithivya. This is the shloka. And it's from the Chandogya Upanishad, from the Veda. Okay, from the Akasha, the Vayu came from the Akasha. So the Akasha holds two elements. One is the air element and then the space element. From the Vayu, from the Vayu, not the air, I mean, it's a Vayu, the element. We have oxygen, hydrogen, everything. It's a Vayu. From the Vayu, the fire came. So the fire element has three. One is fire, one is air, and one is the space. From the fire, the water came. From the fire, the water came. The water element holds the water in it, the fire in it, air in it, and space in it. From the water, the Prithvi, the land came. The land holds the five elements. One is the solidity. Land is not the, I'm talking about the Prithvi, our Bhumata, it's a solid, anything solid has the five elements. One is the solidity that we call earth, and it has the water in it, it has the fire in it, it has the air in it, it has the space in it. In our chart, you look at this one. Okay, Agni, Prithvi. Can you read? Vayu, Jalam. Okay. Do you see something is missing here? What is missing?
Akasha.
Akasha missing. Because Akasha is the one element holding all elements. Did you got the point? The Akasha, the space is the one which is holding the four elements. So it's everywhere. The Akasha is there everywhere. There is a philosophy about Advaita also. Okay, about talking about the Akasha. There is a beautiful story behind this one. And we go to the philosophy in later. And now we come to the astrology lesson. Okay, the first house, again, this is the Aries house, is the Agni. Is the Agni, the fire element. Look at this one, it's a fire element. Okay. Second one is the Prithvi. Prithvi is the earth element. Earth is the solidity, actually, exactly the solidness is the Prithvi. The third one is Vayu, air, and fourth is the water. Again, you need to repeat this one. So if you repeat if you remember the first four, then it's easy for you. The fire, air, water. Fire, air, water. Fire, air, water. In Ayurveda, there is a three dosha, mainly called three doshas. Anyone knows what is the doshas are? Main three doshas. One is Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And if there is a lot of Agni, and Prithivu, there's a Pitta. The combination of Agni and Prithivu is the Pitta. So if you look at the chart and look where they are suffering from the Vata or Pitta and Kapha, this one can be used for the medical purpose. This tool can be used in the medical purpose, medical astrology. And there is a quality for this one also. There is a quality for the Agni people, for the Agni Lagna, Agni people, where the moon, for example, if the moon is placed in the Mesha Rasi, Aries, there are a lot of fire in their thought. The speed, their transformation will be there, quite a lot of transformation. The fire is the transformation, the Agni. If it is in the Prithvi, very solid people, they don't change the mind. Very solid, it's very hard to change their mind. If it is the airy, that's a lot of wavering, goes up and down, it's in the Mithuna Rasi. If it is a Jala, it's a flow. Again, it's Agni, Prithvi. So if you look at the moon sign, if you take the moon and look at your chart and compare with your qualities, because you are the only truthful for yourness. Okay, you need to tell, oh, my moon is in here. Oh, that's why I'm here. Did you understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You need to look at the chart. I will tell how to look at the chart in the futures, okay? But you need to remember by looking at the chart where the moon plays, you can tell about the personality little bit. Or if you're making the if you are making the Prashna chart, if you are making Prashna chart for some question for they want to see the enmity, okay, and you need to look at this enemy sign. I will come where is the enemy sign will be, okay? Can you and you see how strong it is, how stubborn it is, how Prithvi it is, how Vayu it is. Is a wavering mind person, or is a flowy person, or is a Agni person, fiery person, or is a solid person. You can look at this one also. So this tool will help you to find out the personality of the person, the quality. And this tool will help you. This Agni, Prithvi, Vayu, Jalam, this will help you to give the remedy for the sickness. When you use the Prashna, this tool you can use this tool there. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now there is a big thing. Okay. We saw Agni. After Agni, what we saw? Agni first, Agni second one. Anyone remember the sequence of the Agni? Prithvi again. Okay. Then you go for third one.
Vayu.
Vayu. Good. And then fourth one.
Jalam.
Jalam. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You stop it there. The fifth one again. Fifth one. What it starts here? Agni. Prithvi. Go on.
Vayu.
Agni, Prithvi, Vayu, Jalam. Again, this one is the fire. So I made a triangle here. I made a triangle. You need to remember each and every lesson. I'm again and again I'm giving the cautions because each and every lesson is important. You look at this triangle, okay? The triangle supports each other. Sorry. The triangle supports each other. The first one supports the fifth one. First one, come on, say it to me.
Supports the fifth one.
Fifth one. The fifth one supports the ninth one. 1, 5, 9 are the triangle. Say it again. 1,
1, 5, 9.
5, 9
is always triangle. Always. And they support each other. And if you take this one, the Taurus, what will be the next triangle? Where is the next point? Is the Virgo?
Leo.
No, Virgo.
Oh, okay, for Taurus. Okay.
From the Taurus, if you take the Taurus, 1 point, if you draw, it will go all the way. And you need to count the house from where you start. This is the other secret. People are missing this one. You need to count from where you start. So if I want to start from the Taurus, that is the 1. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After Agni, Prithvi. And look at the up one, Aries. After the Agni, Prithvi. And look at this down one, Sagittarius. After the Agni, Prithvi. So you can make another triangle here. The triangle supports each other. And here also 1, 5, 9. It's a triangle. Did you get the point there? So you make a homework, you make a paper, you draw for 5 elements and you make a triangle. And you see how it works. So 1, 5, 9 always supports each other. 1, 5, 9. So if you take it the Taurus as a 1 or Gemini or Cancer or any other sign, and you need to count from there, you need to go all the way clockwise and you need to stop at 5th place and the 9th place. You need to start from 1, 2, 3 and you need to start from the place where you want to start. For example, if you want to start from the Capricorn, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the Taurus. And we go for Gemini right now. From the Gemini, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the Libra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the Aquarius. So these are the Vayu signs. So you have a homework now. I will send the PDF of these classes right now. Okay, you go and take study. And you have any questions? Or you want to see any picture back again?
What does jala means, sir? Jalam.
Jalam means water.
Okay, the nature.
The flowy.
Okay.
Can you show the Kala Purusha picture?
Yeah.
இங்கதான் நம்ம எல்லாரும் இருக்கோம். ஸ்கார்பியோ எங்க இருக்கு தெரியுமா? கரெக்டா மெயின் பார்ட்டி. அவரோட மெயின் பார்ட்டி.
Sagittarius is thighs.
Yeah, ninth house. Ninth house is Sagittarius. Also 9. You need to call this now. Thighs. Yeah, yes, thighs.
Yeah. And
so I will repeat it. Okay. Aries is the head. Taurus is the face. If you put the prashna, you look at the face, how the face are, right eyes or left eyes. It's a face. Okay. The second house is the face. That's a Taurus. Third house is the Gemini. Is the shoulder, arms. Okay. The fourth house is the chest, Cancer. And fifth house is the middle of the rib, like solar plexus. And 6 is the belly, and 7th is the lower belly, lower part. 8th is the
lower belly part.
Usually there is two things contradictory. 7th house, some of them they use it as the private part. Some of them they are using at the private part. And the 8th one is the back side, anus. 8th one is the drainage. The anus. Okay. The 9th is the thigh. 10th is
drainage. First is the private part.
9th is the hello.
Yeah, 10th is what?
9th is the knee. 10th is the 9 is the thighs. 10 is the knee, both knees.
Okay. 11th.
And 11th is the from the calf muscle to the anklets. And the feet is the 12th place.
Okay.
Sir, 6th house is that. What is that?
Belly, the tummy. Okay. We call tummy.
From Kanya Rashi should take care of the belly, correct, no?
Yes. Usually the fear comes from the 6th house. You know, there is a butterfly. If you have a fear and a sudden movement, if you don't know anything, there is a butterfly comes from your belly, the 6th house. Any charts you want to look? Any charts? You have any questions right now?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Can you explain once more about the change, the movable and fixed Rasi?
Okay. And there is the prashna. What prashna means, if someone comes to you, when you are astrologer, someone will come to you and then they will raise the question. At the moment, you need to make a chart. Chart means like you need to make a chart like I will tell you exactly. A chart is like this. This is the chart. Okay. And the planet will be there. You don't see any movable or anything because this is in your mind. You need to remember everything. Okay, the planet will be here, ascendant will be somewhere, and somebody raising, they want to change the job. Is it good time to change the job? Then you need to look at the 1st house and 10th house. 10th house shows the We will go to the houses also. 10th house is the job, for example. Right now we'll keep it, okay? If it is a movable, if it's somewhere in the movable, like take a Libra, and then the is Lagna, is Aries is Capricorn, then is the 10th house is the movable, here is in the Libra. Okay, then you immediately say you will change the job. So this tool is, it will help you if someone raise the question about changing or fixing. Or if someone wants to promotion, that means also the change of job, they are changing the seat, they are going to the upper, you can tell from that one also. You need to use your intuition, raise lot of questions and ask questions. In the beginning, it will look like a mathematical, okay, everything is very clear in your mind and you are very happy. When you go home, sleep, and the next day morning, if you open this one chart, I'm sure, sir, I have thought out. And this is how it will be. Never ever give up.
But when we make the chart the first time, it won't change. It will be the same chart any time of our life.
Because the planets are moving always. So every chart has the different answers. But when you make Prashna, that is the answer. That is the answer God wants to give to you, or give it to that person through you. Because we are calling the Devagnya. Our name, astrologer name is the Devagnya, who has the intuition, knowledge, divine blessings. So we are guiding through the astrology to that person for the right place or towards the right place. So every time it will change.
Okay, so this is for the specific Prashna. Okay, this is what
yes, specific Prashna, exactly.
Thank you.
So make this picture, write it down. But 1 month, I'm telling you, it's a small classes for the foundation. Okay, for me it took 5 years to understand it. But you have me, so use me. Okay, you use me as much as you use, you will get the knowledge.
Yeah, sir.
Yes.
I have one question. So first slide you have shown me show that North Indian chart and South Indian chart. Okay.
Yeah.
So South India chart, it rotates clockwise, correct?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
And so how is the North India charts? It's rotate how?
Okay. North India will look always like this, but it starts from the Lagna. AS in front of you. Look at the Jupiter and Moon here. Can everyone see the North Indian chart here? Yes. 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 Okay. But this one, North India, has a very special specific qualities in it. Okay. Whenever you look at this first one, the top one here, what it is, the 4th house. Okay, it's AS. Always AS will be there, and always there is a number there. You can see the number.
Yeah, first number is alphabetical is 1. Correct? No, sun. Sun is there.
Sun is there. Okay. What does it mean? Sun is there. What is this house? What is this house? Sun. Where is the sun? Is first house.
Aries.
Exactly. But this entire thing completely will change. If someone has the AS like in the 10th house, then the Mars will be here on the top, and they will write it. The Lagna will be there. This North Indian chart, what you are looking at, the it's based on the Lagna. Always you see the Lagna ascendant will be in front of you on the top side, and it will go all the time anti-clockwise. You need to count from the 2nd house is here, 3rd house is here, 4th house is here, like this. But here, if you come to the South India, it's a constant, no movement. Always it will look like this. Aries will be here, Taurus will be here, Gemini will be here. But in the North India, it will change. And it will change according to the ascendant. Ascendant will be the topmost first, and then they will put the number also here. Always there will be a number down there.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
And South Indian is a constant one. It will not move. Nothing will move, only the planet. But here the whole chart will move in the North India.
So an ascendant is a graha an ascendant, or is a rasi an ascendant?
No, ascendant is the point, is the referring point, is the point from where the sun rises. Okay, it will be in the North India, it will be the topmost. And here in the South India, wherever it places, for example, here the ascendant, you see the ascendant is in the fourth, with the moon and Jupiter here. Did you notice here in the South India?
So in both cases, the ascendant is Jupiter and moon, but I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm
exactly. But you need to look, this one is the ascendant will move on. You can place ascendant anywhere, not the chart. Aries will be in the Aries place, Taurus will be in the Taurus place, Gemini will be in the Gemini place. But here in North India, for example, if you move it to the Mercury, if for example, okay, if there is a Mercury in the ascendant, the Mercury will come in the first here. And the number will be 2.
So you're saying that the Rasi positions are fixed?
In the South India, North India, the Rasi will change always.
Okay.
Wherever the ascendant, whenever the ascendant comes, and they place it in the first, on the topmost, on the top corner. Then the house will be there and you will take that. Yes?
Can you explain ascendant a little bit? What does ascendant
do? Okay. Good question. And we will, there is in the future classes, now I explain about ascendant. The ascendant here is called AS. Some of the places ASC or ascendant, AS, ascendant. When the sun rises, okay, I go to this chart exactly, then you will remember. Okay, you see the sun here? Okay, when sun rises at the horizon in the eastern corner, okay, exactly the ascendant will be there. Again, I'm repeating it. Okay, when sun rises, when you see the sun, a tip, if you see the head of the sun, like a tip head of the sun, then ascendant will be there, where the sun is placed. Always when the sun rising, at the time of the sun rising, then you put the ascendant there. How many hours per day we have? How many hours? 24. If you divide it by 12,
divided by
2 hours each.
2 hours. So the ascendant will change every 2 hours because the sun is moving. Okay, then when the sun rises, then you put ascendant here. The point ascendant is the reference point. That is a very, very important reference point in the chart. That's the head of the chart.
Okay,
if there is no ascendant in the chart, then you cannot see anything.
Okay, so let's say somebody is born at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Okay, so if somebody is born at 8 o'clock in the morning, and let's say the sunrise is at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
So let's say 8:30. Somebody is born at 8:30. So that is 2.5 hours. So does that mean from the from when the person is born?
Yeah.
If you go one house backwards,
further, you need to go forward. So the sun will be in the 12th house, the Lagna in the first house. The sun will be in the 12th house. So yeah, Lagna moved to.
Yeah, so the sun will go. So whichever time the person is born, that is the Lagna, right?
That is the Lagna, exactly.
And because the sun has already risen by 2.5 hours before, so you have to go 2.5 hours backwards. So that means sun is one house backwards, right?
Exactly.
So 12th house, in the 12th house, the sun is positioned.
Yeah, 12th house, sun will be there.
Okay.
So did you understand? Did you understand? Whenever the sun rises, okay, the Lagna will be there. And every 2 hours, wherever you are living in the north side, like a north pole, like near to the Denmark or Canada, there the time will change. And the south, if you go to the Australia, because the sunrise will be it's a lot of different there, like 7 hours or 6 hours, sometimes 12 hours also there, some 16 hours. Yeah. So according to the and you need to divide, and there is a lot of calculation there, but we have a software for this one. But I'm telling approximately we take it 2 hours for the sign. Okay, whenever the sun rises, the Lagna will be there. Every 2 hours you need to place the Lagna before the sun. 6 to 8 is within the sun or with the sun. 8 to 10, second house, 10 to 12, third house. That means that is the Lagna. Then the sun is in the 11th house. Then the 10th house. Did you understand this one?
Yeah. So every 2 hours you are going. So the Lagna is further away from the sun.
Away from the sun. Yes.
So by that logic, does that also means you are all? So does that also mean the Lagna is always away from the sun in clockwise direction?
Now sometimes it's very close before the sun also. If it is 4 o'clock in the early morning, sun is before you.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, got it. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's a clockwise. It's always clockwise. It's a 2 hours condition, and you look at your chart. But I'm telling you, okay, for all the class students, I'm telling you, don't look at your chart. You know your birth time, and you need to know where the sun is. That is the important thing. You need to know where the sun is. Okay, I will give the small approximate time. Okay, take the 14 days. Okay, April 14 to 13 of May. Can you write it down? 13 to 14 to 13, 14 to 13. Make this one. That is the sun sign. April 14 to May 13, sun will be in the Aries. Approximately. And you need to remember, I'm telling approximately. Okay. April 14 to May 13, sun will be in the Aries. Now you need to work on when you born, like May, June, July. Okay. And you need to place the sun from the Aries, Taurus, Gemini. You need to go all the way. April to May, May to June, June to July. And you need to go all the way and you place the sun first. That is your first exercise. Place the sun there. And you know when you born, morning, evening, doesn't matter. And from the sunrise, like 2 hours, approximately, everything approximately. You don't need to precise which Lagna. You need to just go on. Okay, it's to understand how it works. And you need to take 2 hours from the sun until your birth time. That is your Lagna, and that will be your Lagna. And that must be your Lagna. So now you know how to bring the Lagna in your chart. Everybody got this point?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes.
No, sir. No, I'm not understand, sir.
No worries, sir. No worries. Satish Kumar, no worries.
Yeah.
आपको మీకు తెలుసు కదా ఎప్పుడు మీరు పుట్టారు తెలిసినా ఏ మంత్ మీరు పుట్టారు తెలిసినా మీకు
16 April 16/4/1973.
Okay ji, you born in the Chitra Masa, Chaitra Masa. Okay, the sun is here now. Sun, whatever you are looking at the picture, your sun will be there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And when did you born? What is that time?
7:20 morning, Monday AM.
Okay. Every 2 hours you need to give the 2 hours for the each house. So where will you give Lagna? Where will you put your Lagna?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th house.
You got it. So your Lagna will be in the Tula Rasi. Which Lagna you are in? What Lagna ji? Satish ji?
That I don't know, sir.
That will be. You said morning or evening?
Morning.
Morning. No. Whenever the Lagna rises with the sun, he always stays there 2 hours. That means 6 to 8 he will be there. The Lagna point will be there. So you born at 7:30. The sun is in the Aries.
So the Lagna should be in Aries.
Lagna should be in the Aries. So
yeah,
you
Monday,
are Mesha Rasi.
Yeah, I was born in Monday morning, 7:20 AM.
Beautiful. Then it's a Chitra Masam, the Chaitra month.
Yeah, Chaitra Masa, I think it's Shukla Paksha only.
Very good. Then you born, the Lagna will be there in the Mesha Rasi.
Mesha Rasi, okay.
You are Mesha Lagna. Your Lagna is Mesha Lagna.
My Lagna, okay. So my Rashi, Mesh Lagna, okay.
Okay. Does anybody want to do their chart?
So can I do mine?
Yes, please Ji, go on.
Yeah. So I am April 20 born.
Okay. Again, Chaitra Masam.
Yeah. born at 10:45 p.m.
10:45 p.m. Very good. Go on, Ji.
Yeah.
So just add 8, 10, 12. Go on.
Sir, Mithuna Lagna, sir.
One second. So that is 22 hours 45 minutes.
Yes.
So 22 hours 45 minutes. It's one house from 24 hours, right? So does that mean my Lagna is Pisces?
You born at what time?
10:45 p.m.
10:45. No, it's in the midnight. It's not the
Yeah,
Pisces because you born in April.
Yeah.
Okay, take 2 hours from there. Just count it. Don't go that way. Just count it like this. Take 2 hours. 6 to 8. So just take it 8. 8 is Mesha Rasi. 10 is Vrishabha Rasi. 12 is Midhuna Rasi. 2 is Cancer. 2 is Cancer. Evening. I'm talking about evening. 4 p.m. is the Leo. 6 p.m. is the Kanya. Are you with me?
No.
No,
Sorry.
no. Okay.
So wait a minute. So the sun, let's say the sun is rising at 6 o'clock in the morning on that day.
Yes.
Okay. 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, the sun is in Aries.
Yes.
So,
and the Lagna will be there. Wherever sun rising, whichever sign he is there, the Lagna will be there.
Okay. So
the Lagna, 6 to 8, the Lagna is in the Mesha Rasi, in the Aries.
Yeah. So I am born at 10:45 p.m. So I'm trying to calculate that.
From there, you go on. 8, 10, 12, go on.
8?
It will come to Dhanu Rasi, sir.
Okay, so 8 to 10 is 8 to 10 is Vrishabha Rasi.
Yes.
10 to 12 is Mithuna Rasi.
Yes.
12 to 2 is Karkataka Rasi.
Yes.
2 to 4 is Leo Rasi.
Yes.
4 to 6 is Virgo.
Yes.
6 to 8 is Tula.
Yes.
8 to 10 is Vrishchika.
Yes.
10 to 12 is Dhanur Rasi.
Exactly.
So
now you born in between 10 to 12.
Yeah.
Your Lagna will be there in Dhanur Rasi. You born in Dhanur Lagna.
Yeah.
Look at your chart.
Okay.
Anybody?
Sir, and one more request, you after last session or other end of the course, you have to this Lagna and birth chart. You have to physically you have to show, sir, on
yes,
screen.
now we are in the Rasi only. We are learning only the Rasi. Somebody raises about the Lagna, so I need to explain it here.
Yeah, okay, sir. But we understand, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir. Thank you. But there is a lot of classes around this. Now we are in beginning.
Correct, sir.
Okay. Any questions? So everybody know how to draw their ascendant without looking at the chart. Now you are getting skilled, more master on your chart right now.
Not like you, but we are trying to understand.
I'm also a student like you, sir. I want to be a student always.
Yeah, sir. We are also busy, sir. Same.
Okay. So you need to start where the sun is. You need to know the month of the sun. I gave the glimpse. I gave the notes for you. April 14 to May 13. That is the first month. That is the Aries. Sun will be there. Then you need to go on, and you look at where you born, when you born, and you find the month. You place the sun there exactly on this chart. You need to use the chart, not the paper like something on the notes. You need to use the chart and place the sun. And from that one, and the sun rays will be there 6 to 8 o'clock. That is the Lagna. And don't write the Lagna there. Okay, you need to move the Lagna and find out when you born, and that is the Lagna exactly. And look at the chart, and we will look at the chart in the also. Don't refer yourself. Okay, and if you did it, take a picture and send it to me via mail. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Sir, yeah, okay, sir. So please send me. Yeah, sir, please send me that just like a PDF booklet or something, So we have to repeat.
whatever the class I have taken right now, I will be sent immediately. But the video, you will get it tomorrow only because it needs to be recorded and I need to download from the clouds. Okay. It takes time. Always the video takes time, but I will send immediately the PDF. The class PDF you will be received very soon.
Okay, right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much for everyone today. Okay. I'm very happy to see you. And if you have any doubt right now,
No.
you can ask me. Audio cracking and stopping in between. Miraji. Okay. Okay. Any questions? You can. What is this? You can raise a question, or you can write it to me, or you can use the mail because it's much easier. If there is a group there also for us to intimate something, but don't write it there because it will be a very long picture. If I need to go up and down, it takes time. So it's much easy for me to read your questions or answer your question through the mail, and make any chart or work on something and send it to me. Take some picture and send it to me because I know that you are working. I know where you are. I would like to know where you are standing. Got it.
So the reference for the reference for ascendant right now is sun. Is it also possible that there could be a reference with respect to the moon?
No. Lagna comes from the sun rising only.
Okay.
But when you are reading the chart, you will use the moon as a lagna. So wherever the moon places, then you take that one as a lagna. But this lagna, the ascendant, whenever you look at the chart, on any chart, the lagna is it's calculation from the moon, sun only.
Okay.
The lagna which was written on the paper, or which is written, or you will be written in the soon and the future, that is from the sun only. There is a lot of lagnas, lot of ascendant, moon ascendant, Paka lagna. We will go very deeply with the class. Now you understand ascendant, ASC. That's it. That's enough right now. And from the sun, this calculation always will be from the sun.
Okay.
So we are going to finish the class right now. I hope you got some of the ideas for the beginning of this class. We will go slowly. I have more than 60-70 chapters to share with you. Now I have done only 8. In the 8, you already know how to draw the chart and the lagna. I believe so. Thank you very much. Now we are closing it. I will send the PDF immediately after this session, and you will get the video tomorrow morning. Okay, I will send the link. You need to download from the clouds. Okay. Thank you very much. Right. Namaste, Ji. Thank you. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Namaste, sir. Thank you.
Namaste. Vanmati ma'am, namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Namaste. Namaste, Shashank Ji. Namaste. Thank you.
Sir, namaste. Thank you, sir.
Meera Ji, namaste. Thank you very much, Meera Ji.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Valarmati ma'am, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Romba Nandri, thank you.
Romba Nandri. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.